Shalom, shalom, fam. How y'all doing this morning? It's a beautiful morning outside this morning. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. There's a little bit of a cloud cover, but it's still a beautiful morning. I just came across a little bit of a lesson that I wanted to go over in my studies this morning. I wanted to go over study about patience and about understanding times and seasons. First and foremost, I just want to give thanks to the creator of the universe. I want to give thanks to the source. I want to give thanks to Yah for just putting us all here. Those of us who are in great health, preserving us, preserving our lives, and just giving us the opportunity to be able to wake up another day and live our dreams and live our realities and live the life that we choose to live. Giving us the ability and the wisdom to understand that we have the choice to live the life that we want to live. We just have to take seize of that choice and take steps every day toward making that decision to live the life that we want to live. And second off, I want to give thanks to our ancestors, the ones that put the strength in our blood that we have to be able to persevere and overcome all the adversity that we are faced with. The strength to make us some of the strongest creations on earth. So I want to give thanks to our creator and give thanks to our ancestors as well. So I want to go and I want to read in scripture today. I want to read Ecclesiastes chapter 3, starting at verse 1. And as I'm pulling up this scripture, I just want to say, it's very important for us to realize that life is so much like nature. And you get a better grasp of life and you get a better understanding of life when you have a great grasp and great understanding of nature. So I think once we all start getting back to nature, then we'll have a better grasp of what this thing is we call life that's around us. Whenever we look in any of our religious textbooks or spiritual books or any books that it may be, whether it be the Quran, whether it be the Bible, whether it be Sanskrit text, no matter what it is, what was always created by our deities or deity was nature. It was the stars, it was the earth, it was the moon, it was the universe, it was the galaxies, it was the trees, it was the animals, it was us, it was all of these things. A lot of the man-made things that we hold to nowadays, we didn't see in our creation stories in any text. We saw nature. So that would go to let you know that it's important for us in order to really get back in tune with our creators, to get back in tune with nature. Also, I have my book coming out. Been working on my book. It's called Making Our Enemies Our Footstool, How to Use the American System to Your Benefit as a Black Man in America. So be looking forward to that book coming out pretty soon. And I appreciate everyone that has helped me in the creation of this book, whether it be ideas, whether it's been the cover art, whether it's been just encouragement, whatever it may be that you've done to help, I really appreciate it. So be looking forward for that book to be coming out soon. So the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, starting at verse 1. For every matter there's an appointed time, even a time for every pursuit under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to slay and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to throw away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to be silent and a time to speak, and a time to love and a time to hate, a time for battle and a time for peace. I want to tie that to the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 4. Now, those that know the book of Leviticus chapter 26, this is another place that the blessings that the Creator told the children of Israel they would have if they followed the law, statutes, and commandments that he gave them. Chapter 4 says, chapter 26, verse 4 says, starting at verse 3 actually, if you walk in my laws and guard my commandments and shall do them, verse 4, very important, then shall I give you rain in its season, and the land shall yield its crops, and the trees of the field yield their fruits. Now, a lot of people, when they read verse 4, they're going to focus on the yielding of fruits and crops and all of those things. The most important part, I feel, in that verse is the first section when it says, I will give you rain, but I will give you rain in its season. It's very important to understand, people, that everything has a season, everything has a cause, everything has a specific time and a specific time frame. Even your abundance has a time and a time frame. Your rain represents the basically the opportunities that you get. Your harvest, your fruits, those represent the works that you planted, and then the opportunities represent the rain. Now, I want you all to think about it. Rain is great. Rain brings life. But if it rains too much, what happens? Too much rain causes a flood. So, with that being an understanding, we need to know that we can't have too much of something, too much of anything will become detrimental. So even though rain brings life, opportunities bring life to your business, opportunities bring life to the things that you've been working on, opportunity brings life to whatever it is that you're trying to make come to be. If you have too many opportunities at once, you could flood out what it is that you're doing. So allow things to flow. Allow things to have its course. Allow things to be as it's supposed to be. Don't think something is wrong because you've gotten a rain, aka opportunities, and then it stopped raining. It doesn't rain all the time in nature. Right now, where I'm at, it's cloudy. It's about to rain. Now, if it rains all day, every day, then it's going to be a flood and it's going to be a bad thing. So look at your opportunities like that as well. When it rains, allow that rain to grow your opportunity. When it rains or your opportunities come in, allow that to cultivate the work that you've planted, the seeds that you've planted. Harvest them, bring them in, enjoy the fruits of them, and then replant more seeds and wait for more rain, aka opportunity to come. Don't sit and just, pray and wish for the same rain to continue to rain, because then you may flood your crop out, aka you may flood your harvest out. Enjoy your harvest and then replant seeds and wait for the season of rain to come again. That was my message and my lesson for today. So with that, I say shalom and have a beautiful, peaceful day.